Hey guys, this is Amok from GamerPoint, and in this video I'm going to tell you top 15 tips and tricks about the Moto G5 Plus. So without wasting any time, let's begin. The first trick is about the Google Assistant. You can just simply tap and hold the power button to wake up the Google Assistant. Now you can interact with her, ask her any sort of question and your query will get solved within minutes. This can be pretty much handy for those users who want to interact with the smartphone using their voice. This is a default feature of Google Pixel which is now available in the Moto G5 Plus or any Motorola device for that matter. Then the second trick is about the split screen. If the app you are using is compatible with split screen mode, then you can just simply tap and hold that app in the multitasking tray and drag it over top. Now drag the second app at the bottom and now you can use both the apps simultaneously at the same time. So again, this can be pretty much handy for those users who are multitasking heavily and want to do two apps simultaneously. The third trick is not actually a trick, but it's a default feature available in the camera app. If we just go to camera and go to video, then here under this video size you will find that this phone can record videos in Full HD, that is 1080p at 60 frames per second. Due to which the video animation will be lot smoother in the reality, and I don't see any smartphone as of now under 15,000 that supports 1080p at 60 frames per second recording. So again, it's an extra add-on with the Moto G5 Plus. The next trick is called as one button navigation. By default you will be having on-screen buttons running on the phone, which is pretty much common nowadays. But if you want to try something new, then just go to Moto app and then go to one button navigation, and by enabling it, the on-screen buttons will go off and you can interact your phone using the physical button only. You can swipe left to go back, swipe right to multitask and press once to go to home. The next trick is called as Moto display. If your phone is lying around and you get a notification, then you can interact with that notification without unlocking your phone. You can view the messages or any notification from the Moto display, and then you can decide whether you want to unlock your phone or not. So it can save pretty much of your time and as well as battery of the smartphone without opening your phone. To enable it, just go to Moto app and go to display, and here you can enable or disable this feature. Then the next trick is called as adaptive storage. If your phone's internal memory is full and you want your SD card to use as internal memory, then you can do so by going into this option and clicking on format as internal. What it will do is that it will format your entire SD card and make it as internal memory so that you can save apps and games in your SD card itself, and it will add extra storage options in your smartphone. But make sure, cause it will simply erase your SD card, so just back up everything which you have. Then the next trick is called as twist your wrist. By default you can open the camera app by tapping on the camera button, but there's a shortcut to open it which is twisting your wrist. You can twist once to open the back camera and you can twist once again to open the front facing camera. So this can be again pretty much handy if your phone is locked and you want to open camera real quick, so it's useful for that. Then the next feature is chop to turn on the flash. By default you can turn on the flash from these toggles, but there's also a shortcut to do that. You just simply chop once to turn on the flash and chop your phone one more time to disable the flash. You can customize this option from the Moto application, and this is pretty much handy for a shortcut. Then the next trick is called as one-handed mode. You can just simply shrink your screen and then you can use the phone with your single hand. This feature we have seen in many other large screen size smartphones, but is still available in this small screen size phone. So for some reasons, if you cannot use your phone with both the hands and you want to use it with your single hand, you can do so, and you can select the screen whether you want it as left, right or at the center. Then the next trick is called as pick up to stop ringing. In the Moto application you will find that this option called as pick up to stop ringing, using which in case if your phone rings like this, and now you can just simply pick up the phone, and when you picked it up, the ringing will go into the silent. So it's pretty useful feature if you are in a meeting or in a classroom and don't want your phone to be ring in some occasional moments. Then the next trick is called as flip for do not disturb. If you want to enable DND, then you can do so by going into the notification toggle, but this is a shortcut to do that, using which you can just simply silent everything including alarm sound, messages and even phone ringtones and many other notifications for that matter. So when the phone will ring, just simply flip your phone and you will be taken care of. Then the next trick is one of my personal favorite. Obviously you know that you can unlock your device by tapping on the fingerprint scanner, but you can also lock the device by doing the same. So you can just unlock as well as lock your smartphone using the fingerprint scanner, and you don't need to always press the power button to do that. Then the next trick is a shortcut to reopen the last opened app. You can just simply double tap the multitasking button to open the last opened app in your smartphone. So without tapping individually on a particular app, you can just simply double tap the multitasking button and you can open the last opened app in your smartphone. Then the next trick is screen pinning. To enable it, just go to your settings, go to security and then tap on the screen pinning option and turn it on. What it will do is that it will lock the particular app and then you cannot simply come back from the app unless you know how you can do that. Just simply tap on this pin option in the multitasking tray and then the particular app will be locked. So the screen will be locked and you cannot simply come out from the app, go back or go into any multitasking tray. To just simply disable it, just tap long on the back button and then the screen will be unpinned. And last but not the least, the final trick is called as System UI Tuner. Just simply long press the setting icon from the notification toggle and then it will enable the System UI Tuner. This extra option will allow you to customize your phone settings accordingly you want. You can just simply enable, disable or change the various notification toggles from the notification panel. You can also select the do not disturb mode and you can customize the accordingly. And of course you can enable the split screen swipe up gestures. So this is a UI tuner and you can enable it from the setting, but if you don't want that, just simply again press long on the setting icon and it will go off. So these were the top 15 tips and tricks about the Moto G5 Plus. If you guys have any other suggestions regarding any new feature, then do let me know in the comment section below. Don't be Jon Snow and know what you don't know. Do like, share and subscribe for some more awesome technology related videos in the future. This was Amok signing off. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye and take care.